So I'm Leigh Brown. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all this morning. Are there any of y'all that have never heard of me or met me before? Who are my new friends in the room? So I was asked to come talk to y'all this morning a little bit about realtor life. And some of y'all were lucky enough to come in the room while I was making my Facebook Live a few minutes ago. And we're going to talk about exactly why I was ranting this morning and why it's important that you understand that absolute piece of the business here. Because y'all, we're at a critical juncture in realtor life right now. We're at a time when something has to change. Because if we don't change it, somebody is going to come in from the outside and change it for us. There's a major problem with how we're perceived. In fact, that's the biggest risk to our profession. The risk to our profession is not any interloper or venture capital company, it's us. We hurt ourselves every day. And I want you to think too about your life outside real estate. How many of y'all do service outside of real estate? Whether it's your church or a nonprofit, Habitat, the food pantry, something that you do. We're in a world now where it's really easy, especially for those of y'all that are busy and are top producers, it's easy for you to stroke a check. Easy. Habitat says, we're doing a build, and you say, I'm busy, let me write you a check for $1,000. Because that's the easy way out. But is it enough to write checks when you should be there and being part of your community? We do a quarterly something as a team, and it's usually Habitat because it's just fun to go build houses. And by the way, as realtors, it's a perfect match for what we do. Because these are people you can't help as buyers, but somebody's there to give them an affordable housing option. That's amazing. And you're giving somebody a hand up and not a handout. Because there's a huge benefit to the perception of you as a realtor when you're the one out there doing and not just out there, I'm booked, I'm busy, I'm on appointments. Stop. Stop. That's why they hate us, y'all. They hate us because they don't think we are anything more than words and MLS and signs and yards and commission dollars. I'll never be too good, too important, too busy, too wealthy to remember that every single person in this community is my neighbor. Not just the people on my street, but the people who pay taxes and live there and work there and whose kids go to school with my kids. We have to get back to this, y'all.